Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today is going to be the last journal flip in Hobonichi Weeks, at least for now, for the foreseeable future, because I haven't bought any Hobonichi planners for this year. So now I show you the last 3 months in this journal because I haven't done any journal flips since September last year. I don't know, I just fell off the journaling wagon after making my September flip. That's so stupid in a way, because I was talking in my September flip about the joy of journaling, and then I stopped doing this. I did continue with this writing, but I stopped doing this. It just didn't bring me joy anymore, and I didn't do this for 3 months. It was just last week that I did my October, November and December journaling. I think the timeout was necessary so that I could think about what I really do want in my journal, and I realized that this is just too much. I don't enjoy looking back on these pages. This is too much, but yet again, this is also too much. I want that I have just like something that I can clearly, quickly see what was the most important thing on that week. And sad to say, my new stencil and a new washi was the most memorable things of this week. Also, what I changed, so I had a gratitude journal which I write every morning, and last year I had a small paper planks journal which had like, I don't know, 6-7 lines each day, and on 6-7 lines you can fit a lot of things that you're grateful for. And of course I needed to write all lines full, and then I started to feel that's also too much. So for this year I have only 2 lines for each day, and that fits like 1, max 3 things a day, and that's enough. 1 thing per day is enough. And then I come to the same thing on this journal. I don't want to have so many things each day. Now I think about, like, when I do my journaling after the day, what is a thing that's important, like this week, this quarter. So that can be like a thing like I did my January budget, or I did my budget for this week. Those are important things, but those are only important this week, this month, this quarter. It doesn't matter at all in the future on which day I did my January budget in 2022. So then I have to separate those things that are important now from those things that are important for me in the future. And those that are also important in a long run, I want to have in my journal. So that is what I have now changed and what I try to show here in my journal. That's why things have changed a lot. As you can see, a lot of things, just 2 things. But what hasn't changed, I still use my stencils. So I have these, oh no, now I dropped one. So I have these Tupper Toys stencils from the 80s, which I use. Then I have my Hobonichi stencils. I have 5. The tall yellow one is now on the floor, so I use these. Then I bought this Systrene Grene stencil, which I dislike very much. I can't recommend this at all. But then this is the new stencil that I bought here, this paper poetry stencil, which I like very much. This I can recommend. And with the stencils I still use my Jet Dream, and then I always use, well, last year I had this color code for the quarter, so that I had one color for each week, and that I still used here, but now for this year I think I will do something different. So here I have just tried to pull the most important things, and if this doesn't say anything to me in the future, I can read from here what it meant. So here it was 2.4 kilos of trash from my decluttering project. And here it was a Christmas gift that we received. And here I got these 3 new washi tapes. And well, here I think this still became too busy. But I don't know, maybe here just happened a lot. I got my new personal rings planners, I made the glitter tabs for that and made a setup, and we visited some relatives. And then here was also a lot of happenings, so my old Fitbit broke and I bought a new one and ordered some tarot cards and saw a deer and a fox. So sometimes there is just a lot of happenings that I want to remember in the future. Well, these are like, I can remember when I got something new, and this was a special morning that I maybe even remember in the future. And here was the first white morning this winter. Then I finalized my personal ring setup. I can link it here if you haven't seen it yet. And I don't know, what do you think? I think this is so much, compared to this is so much easier to read quickly what happened. And even here we could say this is not important information for the future. And from this page, these are important maybe in the future, and this that we had the first, this is like a statistics that I like. We had the first snowfall this winter, and here I bought a new tarot deck and a book that I like very much. This is again a bit like, I don't know, busy, not so important things, but yet again it's better than the old system. And I don't know if these are really important to point when some orders arrived, or I don't know. Here I started to watch a new season. Here I ended a season, and this I have made with this stencil. So maybe you can understand why I hate it. I just okay, yeah, let's not talk about that. Then I bought my HB90 planner for next year, well, this year. That's an important happening for me. And then, yes, here I bought a candle lantern. Not the most, well, it's okay. I can see from the picture what I have been trying to draw. And here we watched the Good Omens series till the end. This is okay. This page I don't like at all. Yeah, this is not so nice. But yes, we had really a virtual snowball fight with my spouse in a computer game, and that was fun. And this is the last page of last year, is probably the closest what I want my journal to look like, because I enjoy this look. I don't know if it's the colors, maybe I should use only black and gray, but this is like clear. My spouse had his 40th birthday. This is what I got for Christmas, and I can see it here clearly from my picture. This is something like not so important again. This is yet again a decluttering. I found a 50-euro bill when I was decluttering. That was a nice surprise. I got a new bathrobe. We went to the sauna together, which is very seldom that we are able to do that. And here was the New Year's, and we watched some New Year's fireworks, and we both enjoyed the Bangkok one the most, so that's why I wrote that here. And nice memories, and it's so easy to look and see what was important compared to this, which I now think is not at all easy to see what happened. So I'm going more to this minimalistic style in my journaling, and I hope this brings back the joy and this helps me to keep up with my journal, because I'm not writing everything down. I'm thinking about what's important for me in the future and write that. I think that has been a good change in my journals. Why write things down that doesn't have any importance to me in the future? That is what I have learned now. And this year's journal I have in this Midori B6 Slim. I haven't started this here yet because, well, I hadn't done this and I'm still thinking how I want to do it, but now I'm sure that I want to like really just have the most important things highlighted. So let's see if it's just one thing per week or what, but now I'm glad I have finished my 2021 journal, and it was the last journaling in a Hobonichi Weeks, which I didn't enjoy using so much anymore, so I'm glad to try something new for a change. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I see you soon. Bye bye.